The screw is tightening. Your government, your services, they're showing you quite clearly that they are the predators. Maddie at the Anti-Alienation Project, she seems to be getting it quite tough because she was abused by her mother as a child, and she's letting children understand and adults know, parents, they're letting them know. And Maddie's being attacked. She's not being attacked by her mother or father or child. She's being attacked by the system which protects paedophilia. It protects satanic, ritualistic child abuse. There's no one within this system innocent. No one. The Scottish Government is a paedophile network, like the UK Government. They're very unimportant at the moment. Although we have had one of your nonce family downgraded to minion. We do have a Slovak minister, which is taking some kind of accountability. But overall, there's been no accountability for any of the abuses which we understand has been taking place with this Jeremy Epstein show. I just want to see my children and be taken as a man and father. I know other people are going to have their own opinions, thinking I'm a terrible man or nothing like a father or nothing like a man. But some people are going to think I'm a very good man and good father, because that's what opinions are. Like arseholes. Everybody has one. And that comes from James Blunt. Good morning if anybody's watching. I have seen that the paedophile network is on here as well. So when you're naive, or you still believe in the system, you still believe in your government, because like every 6 months I'm given the child minister's contact details. But what we find out about the child minister, this time it's a young girl that could not care less about the safety of children. She doesn't answer her calls, she doesn't call you back. The emails are sent by AI. And your phone just becomes riddled with the security services protecting paedophiles and murderers and thieves. Pretty much I've just explained my ex-partner. She's a child abusing liar. But because I'm a man and father, any false allegation she makes, even though she's a court documented child abusing liar, a woman that lied about being raped and the evidence is very clear that she has done so, there must be a million women that would want to tear her hair out. Women that have been raped. It's the mother of my children who lied about being raped. And I'm the bad man. How you doing? She's not just outside shops. It's friends' homes. This phone's been infiltrated. It seems to do what it likes. When all the sensors are off, it can do what it likes. A lot of questions out there. Is that Dave? Dave the photographer? Yeah, fat pedo protector. Not a man. There's so many little effeminate men out there helping the child abusing Polish women. I don't fear for Maddie at the Anti-Alienation Project. She'll quite clearly work this out. Every service assisting children is there as gatekeepers to abuse children. At the moment, I've told the Universal Credit, the UK government and the Scottish government, who are just gatekeepers for the international paedophile ring, who will attempt to keep you so you cannot move and travel, so you cannot work and earn, and so you cannot have a family life, which you have the right to. You have the right to all of these. But the Scottish government have employed people for less than 30 grand a year to be gatekeepers and to break the law. And all of them will suffer in a personal capacity. Every single person that's assisting in any of this ritualistic paedophile network, I'm talking to your football stars, I'm talking every one of your Winter Olympic, ritualistic, satanic, paedophile cult members, because that's what it is. Every one of your sports team, every one of those wee boys been supported and wee girls been supported, they're child abusers. They've been abused. Their coaches are abusers. The managers are abusers. The people above them looking after the teams and countries are child abusers. Jeremy Epstein knew this. He was letting you know this. And now every single country's ministers, prime ministers are part of this. What, and two people have taken the fall for millions of paedophiles who run our countries, who run our states, who run our councils, who run our services, who fail and run our police. They make our police a gang of criminals. Our police are already the paedophile protection network, and now they're making our governments be that very same thing. Where I live in Barhead in Glasgow, East Renfrewshire, this is simply just a place for anywhere in the UK or the world to bring paedophiles so they can work in safety. They can work in our shops, they can work in our councils, and they've got safe passage. But as a father who tries to let people know about this, there's no safe passage for you. You get your phone, you get it riddled, they try to make you a criminal. They could not care less about the children that you're looking to save. The children that Maddie, as a child, when she was abused by her mother, she's trying to let you know the very same story. I don't want my children to end up abused in the way that Maddie's mentally broken after 20 years of abuse by a female satanic child abuser. My Polish ex is this. I can see you. Linseed oil and cottage cheese. It's always great when Yang understands something, because let me tell you this, any illnesses, and up the Poland my children are there as well. I hope I can be there soon. It's only the paedophile network that I'm coming after, and I'll get you as well. I will get you. It makes no difference to me. It's cowards that come on here, and I know that the vast majority of little boys in Edinburgh, which when she was part of this Eastern Star Freemason stuff, this Catholic Church feminist movement thing where they abuse kids for paedophiles and protect the paedophiles, you're going to get caught. And Fat Dave, your photographer, you're going to get caught. And the Red Hot Chili Knob End, you're going to get caught. Every one of you. I mean, there's no secrecy on any of this. Every little crime you commit's recorded. It's just that the paedophile criminal network or the gang that we call police, not a lot we can do. That's going to change very soon, because you're the target, by the way. It's you that we're coming after. Mothers, fathers, the parents and children that have grown up. We're coming after you. The people that come on here and make silly comments. Now let me get back to my point about linseed oil. Okay? Now the vast majority of illnesses and sicknesses in your body can be fixed if you have glucose and glutamine fermentation to drive out the dysregulated growth. That's what's needed. Your mitochondria is damaged, and the glucose and glutamine fermentation can drive that out. That's why linseed oil and cottage cheese is important. But you know, if you want to understand that stuff, you'll understand it. I used to have 10,000 people, 20,000 people, 30,000 people come on. Now I've got 2-3 people at the very most. It's not because the content's crap or I'm crap. I've always known I'm great. But to be great and a father, it doesn't work. They want paedophiles, they want little nonces, and they want to name that thing that's a little cowardly nonce as a father. That's what we've brought on as counsellors, that's what we've brought on as teachers, that's what we bring on as coaches in football clubs. That's what we do all throughout the system. We bring in little nonces, cowardly nonces, who act like effeminate little girls, so they react. They never take accountability. Like, no woman I've ever known will be honest and take accountability. Not one, not ever. You don't do it. It's hard enough for men to do this, and you'll have very few. Right now we've got 2 men. 2 little nonces that have in some way taken accountability, but they've not, for raping and abusing you, your children, your kids, your system and what you believe in. You think that's okay? You think that's okay? You pop on here's a wee red hot chili knob end because you've had some kind of relationship with this beastly wee Freemasonic woman I used to date, I used to go with, who had my kids and abuses them. You sickly little people. So where is the 10,000 people that we used to have? Where's the 20,000 people that used to be here? Where are they? Where are they? There's 500,000 views on this, so where's it all gone? It gets shut down because of the content I give you. When I'm telling you the exact truth, rather than any of these little YouTube or TikTok prepaid nonsense, we know that YouTube and TikTok's just filled with little boys that get paid off. They're part of this system. They were fiddled as kids and they became kiddie fiddlers. That is what happens in Scotland, and we've spread that throughout international waters. We have taken children and fathers down. Mothers protect them. But we can't use that language, children. No, they're being abused. Fathers, no, they're beastly little effeminate men. Women, no, they're not women on mothers. They're satanic beasts. We just give them these titles. Like everyone in your council. Like that wee woman I've sent emails to. I phoned her office. I spoke to Angus in Paisley. She's the head for the safety for children. Like MP for children's safety. She does not care. She will not call me back. She doesn't care about the information because a woman, and it's a woman that's funded by a feminist charity, abuses children, and she's part of that child abuse network. The police are part of that child abusing network. As soon as they know the criminal and they get to keep the criminal in a wee box, doesn't need to be a jail cell, it's just like my house down the road. They keep you in a wee box and try and keep you from stopping travelling, stopping moving, and there's some domestic terrorist. Two people come on here to watch a domestic terrorist. And I'm a domestic terrorist because I tell you how to clean your body from cancer. I tell you that the paedophile network is vast and it's not allowing any child or father or decent mother, which there's very few of, to have time together. I know I'm a good man and father. Doesn't mean I don't commit sins or I'm a great person. Of course there's no one that's a great person. There's no good left. No family left. Bloody hell, man. Gorzov Wielkopolski. The child abusing women that are there. Women in Scotland assist child abusing women internationally because women will never accept accountability. Ghislaine Maxwell's doing better now. Ghislaine Maxwell, the child abusing, paedophile protecting beast, she's better off now than she was before the Jeffrey Epstein files were released. Because the vast number, the huge number of people in your town that abuse and rape kids with this man, they've been doing it since 2005. He was found in 2006 to be doing this, and he's vastly more intelligent than all of these people. That's why they're frightened of him. They're just paedophiles. They're what we call post-turtles. The people in your MPs, your local MPs, the Scottish Government, they're called post-turtles. What happens is businessmen with money take one of those MPs, fund one of those MPs, and place them on top of that post. Because we know that stupid wee boy, or fanatical, effeminate, child-abusing little girl, would never have got to those dizzying heights on their own. And when these post-turtles get to that height, we know that they did not get there. They did not go up there on their own. They don't have that type of talent. They've been funded. Everything that's happened has been scripted. And it's all funded and scripted for child-abusing paedophile criminals. Now Maddie's having to find this out while she's been sued. She's been sued by another mother. No, it's a woman that's part of the system that's getting a bit angry that a real mother is willing to stand up and say, most mothers are effeminate, child-abusing liars. My own mother was a lying child abuser. That's what she's telling you. But most of you could stand up and say that. The mother of my children is a child-abusing liar. The police come on to try and assist child-abusing liars. There's no such thing as being a good man and father and being giving assistance. You don't get that. If you're a good mother, you will not be given assistance. That's why the vast majority of women abuse and protect paedophiles. It's the same job as the police. Very same job as the police. Protect the paedophiles. And the paedophile protectors end up coming after you because they don't want children feeling safe. They want children feeling lost and broken until adulthood, and then they've got easy people to control. They don't want happiness, they don't want joy, they don't want life, they don't want family. They want you suffering. And they want me suffering with 24 people that I can speak to. This phone's getting dumped. I mean, it does everything on its own now. The people I'm getting to speak to, you're just the security services. There's the anti-alienation project now. I hope Maddie's safe. I hope if there is one man or father amongst you that you go and support this. But I doubt it, because you've never supported me, my children. You've never stood up and understood that fathers are parents too. So I know the vast majority on here don't care about the rights of children. They don't even care about their partners. You would really take on anyone and be backwards. You're the type of people that would poison children, you know, a woman. You're the type of people that poison the people in your family that are called loved ones. Now, the wee red hot knob ends, Dave, the child abuser that happens to have a camera, you're not talented in any way. See, because you're a little paedophile protector and a nonce, you get to do these silly things. You get to be, oh, I'm a singer. I play the pipes in a band when we're rock hard. No, you're not. You're a Freemasonic Catholic cult member who abuses kids and no one likes you deep down, and you're going to suffer eternally for this. And Dave, photographer. Dave, a photographer. You're a fat pedo protector. Hearts will let you go to their ground and take pictures of extra pedos. My goodness me. Systematic child abuse is being ignored by what we have to call men? Nah, you're not men. I know there's some men left in the police, I know that. So that's who I'm asking. That's who I'm reaching out to. The people that are actually in a position with some kind of credibility. But do the police have credibility? We need to stick up for our police. We need to stick up for them. Hardest job. This town, East Renfrewshire, it's flooded with paedophiles, and they meant that. They've meant that to happen. My own town is flooded with paedophiles, and the police are run off their feet. If they're not chasing wee boys running round the street on these electric bikes, then why would you be chasing wee boys on their bikes? You try to kill them. You know, if you chase, they'll run. You know that, don't you? And when someone's running, they make bad decisions because they're operating off that part of the brain which is fear. The amygdala. So you don't want these young boys being chased off men which are supposed to be security, because you're going to kill wee boys. You don't chase the people running about dealing with alcohol. And there they come again. There's always a reason for these people come and run. Always want to have a look. Right, I'll leave it here. That's security services. That's what we call security. Police that drive around, they don't stop their car and say, listen, I know who you are. I know you do this all round Barhead, and we talk about you and we make sure that we can get your phone and look inside it and check the contents and check who you contact. As long as you don't get to contact your son and daughter, we're happy being security officers that protect paedophiles. I know this message is pretty clear. I know the reason you come on here and call me names and tell me to end my life is because any father that's not getting to see his children is suffering. And that's why the suicide rate's through the roof for fathers. It's not cowardly to commit suicide. It's cowardly to put people in a position they feel so bad that they want to commit suicide. That's what our security services are. That's what the woman MP I'm reaching out to is doing. That's what the government is. No one's helping children or families. The paedophile network is vast, and Scotland sends round police to try and make you intimidated. They're more intimidated than I'll ever be. My children deserve help. Big shout out to Maddie at the Anti-Alienation Project. Go and give her some support. I expect nothing from you, but one day you're going to come and give me a cuddle and go, Joe, I understand, my friend, take care. And right back at you, I'll say, thanks very much for understanding. From one father to a whole lot out there, thank you for listening. Show some support to your neighbours and friends. Show some support to the children and about you. And let's never forgive these ones abusing our kids. What? Bye. All the very best to you. Love you, Eva. Love you, Matthew.